reveal something to you that I thought was super powerful as I was reading the story of Jesus walking on water. Now, we know this story very well. Jesus walking on water, Peter walking on water, Peter beginning to doubt, Peter sink, Jesus saved him, and then he said, why you have little faith? But the way Holy Spirit broke it down, this powerful, and I want to tell you. But we're going to read. So in Matthew chapter 14, verse 28, it says, then Peter called to him, Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you walking on the water. Yes, come, Jesus said. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on the water towards Jesus. But when he saw the strong winds and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. Save me, Lord, he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. You have so little faith, Jesus said. Why did you doubt me? Now, as I was beginning to read this, one thing that stood out to me was that Peter had faith to walk on the water. He said, Lord, if it's you, let me come to you. And he got out the boat and he began to walk. But the moment that he was walking, everything, the waves, all of that, it just became to be real to him. And in that moment, he doubted and he had lack of faith and he began to sink. And what I got from that was he had faith to start walking, but he didn't have faith to finish walking. You see, a lot of people have faith to start walking in the calling that God has for them and to start doing what God says. But once things start to happen, once they pay attention to everything, they begin to doubt. And that faith that they had from the start, they don't have it no more. And so they couldn't finish. And you have to understand that doubting is dangerous, because when you doubt what God says and you doubt his word, you don't have faith in him. And that's what happened. And so as I was getting deeper into it, meditating on it, I heard Holy Spirit say, some people have faith to start, but not faith to finish. You see, faith has to be a continuous thing. It doesn't just start and then you say, okay, that's it. No, faith has to be consistent, because when you have consistent faith in God, you will continue to walk no matter what happens, no matter what's going on. And that's what was happening in this. Peter didn't have faith. As Jesus said, why did you have little faith? Why did you doubt? And a lot of you right now, you started something with your faith, but because of everything that was going on, you doubted. And now that faith that you had before, you have no more. So you ain't finishing. But God is saying, continue to have faith. Continue to walk. Keep your eyes on me. Don't worry about what it looks like. Oh, but my bills need paid. I got it. But I got it. All you have to do is continue to have faith. Don't start having faith. No, continue so that you can finish what you started. Because see, the only person that can stop the calling of God on our life is us. Only us. See, Satan can't even do it. See, because let me tell you something about Satan. Satan ain't got no power. He ain't got no authority. Now, we can give it to him. You know what I'm saying? We can believe the lies. We can believe the things that he says. But ultimately, it is us. It is our faith or it is our doubt. So I want to tell somebody right now, if you started off in faith, but you didn't continue in it, God is saying, continue in your faith. I don't care what's going on. Continue in your faith. Keep trusting me. Because even when you fall, God is there to pull you out. But you have to acknowledge that you doubted. You have to acknowledge that you decided to listen to the lies what people were saying. You decided to listen to the lies of Satan. You decided to listen to that doubt. You got to have faith and continuous faith. That's what God is saying. Don't have faith to start. Have faith to finish, because it's a continuous thing. Yeah, it's a continuous thing. You have to understand, without faith, it is impossible to please God. So if you have no faith in God, you can't please him. That's why it's so serious. And this is what God is saying. Because there's a lot of people that started, but they're not finishing. And God is saying, get up and continue in your faith. Trust me. Keep your eyes on me. Look at me. Don't look at anything else. Don't look at what's going on. Look at me. Because I will supply. I will do. I am not a liar. I do not sit up there and say something that doesn't happen. That's not who I am. You got to continue to have faith. You got to continue to keep going. That's what God is saying. And I want to tell somebody, continue to have faith. Don't stop. Because throughout our walk, that's what it is, faith.